in this lesson, we describe how formulas work with tables. If you look onto the screen, you can see a formatted table. Let us add a total row to the table. Click any cell in the table and go to the contextual tab where it displays the design, and then check the total row where total is added automatically to the table. Now you can see that the total was not added to the projected, and so we can enter in our formula, because that is something that we shouldn't be worried about. So we enter in our formula, the sum, we open parentheses, and then we select the range which we wish to add, in that case here. And you can see that instead of giving the cell names, it has actually given projected as the name of the entire range of cells that we have here. And so it is the same formula that we are entering in. So you press enter and it will display the total for you. So I want us to zoom out small so that we can see it clearly. So this is okay. Now you just click on the total values like here, and when you click on the total value on the right hand side, you see an arrow. You click on this one, you see an arrow. Now click on that arrow and a drop list appears which contains certain functions that are most recently used, or they are readily available for use as given by Excel. And so you can select which one of them that you wish to perform in addition to the table over here. And so we can also go to more functions, because that is where the functions and formulas are. And when you come here, you can search whatever you wish to search for here, maybe a function. But the simplest one is to select a category. So for instance, you can select any category here. It contains all the formulas that are available for Excel calculations. And so when you select any particular formula, it will display the function in this box also. And so when I click on financial, it will display all the commands, all the functions that are needed to work within this financial formula. And so if I click on date and time, it also displays its own functions. And that's exactly what will happen when you select any category of a formula that you wish to use in Excel. And then if you select which one you wish to use, maybe you want to use this function, date value. If you select it, then you can now click on OK, and then Excel will automatically perform such a calculation for you. But we would just wanted to know how we use the arrow which comes at the right hand side of our total value here, and how we can get access to our functions and formulas the easier way. And so we cancel. Now let us consider finding the difference between the projected and actual values. So in this case, select cell D1 and type in differences, and then press enter, and Excel automatically creates another column with differences as the header. Okay, when this happens, now you click on cell D2 and type your equal sign to begin the formula. Press the left arrow key and it will select the cell that is on the left hand side of where you want to enter your formula. And as you can see, it has displayed as actual, which means that this particular value is found in the actual column. And so then you enter your minus sign and then your left arrow key again to select this particular value, because we want to find the difference between the actual and the projected values. And so you can now press enter, since we have our equal sign beginning the formula, then actual minus projected. So you press the enter sign to display. Automatically Excel will copy all the formula to all the rows in the table and will perform the calculations for you as such. Alternatively, you could have entered the formula manually using the standard cell references rather than the column headers. When you entered in the formula, you realize that Excel displayed the column headers as the name of the function that you are performing. So in any cell, for example, you could have entered the formula, let's say in the cell, like you enter your equal to sign, and then you want to subtract this value from this value. You want to subtract this value from this value, and that would have given you the answer right here. And so you could have entered the formula manually, and then when you finish, you can copy and paste into all these cells, or you can use the autofill handle and then you can drag it down to perform an automatic calculation which Excel does for you. And so this is how you can work with formulas in a table.